You got $10 billion. You Kanye West. You got all these people with their eyes on you. You in close contact with the former President Obama. You in close contact with the Minister Louis Farrakhan. All of y'all from Chicago. Why is Black Chicago in such turmoil? That's the question. Like, y'all not smart enough to fix Black Chicago? That can't be it. Yeah. Dude rose to be the president of the United States. It's got to be something else that's keeping y'all from actually making an impact in Chicago when it comes to black on black murder and homicide and crime. Y'all supposed to be able to figure that out. Y'all supposed to be smart enough to figure that out. So people don't want to hear that though. You put them up there like, I'm not about to give nobody no flowers. Y'all got too much money, man. Too much influence for the black community to still be in such turmoil all these years later. And you can't blame it on slavery, because right out of slavery they had Black Wall Street. How if anybody should have been affected by slavery, should have been them? How did they get together and create Black Wall Street back then, and we don't have anything like that now?
We got the money now.
Yeah, and the money, everybody, you see what I'm saying?
And the resources.
Yeah, you got everything now. Like, you see what I'm saying, though? It just don't make sense, man. And then that's why the average white person, they don't want to hear that shit about no reparations and giving black people this and giving black people got, man, and then look, I ain't even include Oprah into that. Oprah is her headquarters in Chicago too.
In the suburban upscale Chicago.
Yeah.
Black Chicago. In turmoil.
And y'all haven't figured out a way to fix that. That's why I said, like in my letter to Farrakhan, I think it's very important that, like, somebody like him, why wouldn't you start your own label? If y'all saying that, ooh, they got all this crazy music out here, start a label. And then you sign the people who talking and rapping, singing and rapping about the stuff that you want them to sing and rap about, that you feel like will be a positive thing for the black community. You got to step out there and do your own thing. You can't be trying to be mad at somebody else because they, signing people who talking about murder and killing. That's what they doing. What you doing? Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, man, y'all got all the influence in the world. Why y'all just don't step out in the water and go on and take care of the business? And until you do that, ain't nobody gonna respect you. Like, they'll play with you, they'll use you, for your influence when it's time to vote or whatever. They'll put you out in front of the camera and tell you to, who to tell the people to vote for and all that old shit. But they don't really respect you. Like, we got power, man. We got power. We got all the power we need. We just not flexing it. We just not flexing the power. That's all. Cats be scared. And look at Putin up. Putin making big boy decisions over there, ain't it? Them grown men decisions they making over there, ain't it? Yeah, see, we don't want to talk them grown men decisions. Yeah, he like, yeah, you can come over here, you can fuck with us if you want to. Yeah, this our border. How you gonna think you gonna link up with our enemy and have him putting a base right here on my border? You got me crazy. We'll come in there and flatten the whole country, and we dare anybody to come over here from somewhere else and try to stop us from doing it. That's big boy decision making right there. And that's why you gotta respect the white boy. The white boy go to war with your ass. Niggas that just talk shit, be trying to march and shit and all that, and want a motherfucker to feel sorry for him and shit. Nah, they don't respect no shit like they never have. If you look at the history of the Vikings, the history of how England came to be and how, you know, America came to be, man, what y'all thinking about? Y'all pleading to the wrong one. Them folks don't understand that type of language. They don't understand that shit. You just a victim to them. See, get your ass out my face, man. We didn't take y'all shit to get your shit back. We took that shit to keep. We done parlayed that shit into a force to be reckoned with. We ain't trying to get y'all shit back.
The white boy. He talking about the white boy.
Yeah, goddamn right. Man, what you think we took this shit to get this shit back?
Yeah. Oh, God.
You understand what I'm saying? That don't even make sense. Them folks ain't done all that shit just to relinquish this shit, man. I was talking to somebody the other day, and you got to respect the white boy. The white boy, goddamn it, be marching toward each other, man. They fought each other, law. What the fuck you think they gonna do with you? They fought each other in a civil war. It was cousins against cousin, brother against brother. If you get caught on the wrong side of the line, they was fighting you, dog.
Yeah.
And we think they just supposed to give us something. Motherfuckers supposed to feel sorry for cause we was slaves. Ooh, they made up. Man, don't nobody give a fuck. You was too weak. That's why they made your ass a slave. Your ass was scared. Don't nobody want to hear no shit like that, man. I might well shut my goddamn mouth up. Yeah, I might well shit my motherfucking mouth up. Don't nobody want to hear that shit, man. Better shut up, telling the truth like that. And then you got women around here, as soon as a black man start sounding like a man, they gonna say he radical. No, that motherfucker telling the truth. Y'all just scared. Y'all been bred to make a white boy, to make the black man feel like he's supposed to be a second class citizen, up under somebody. He ain't supposed to have no desires to be on top. He ain't supposed to have no desires to take the white boy foot off his neck. Or you been bred to make him scared. Man, come on. Goddamn Fred Hampton was 21 years old, doing all that shit he was doing. Them folk went in there and assassinated that man at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Mark Clark. I'm talking about 21 years old, law.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of Fred Hampton's speech, man?
Mm-hmm.
You never watched that movie with dude that played in Get Out? He did, you know, they did it was called Jesus and the Black Messiah.
It just hit westbound.
The movie, yeah, I seen it.
The dude that was in that, the black dude that was in that, he the one who played Fred Hampton in Jesus and the Black Messiah. That movie is about Fred Hampton.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
You gotta watch that, dog.
Yeah.
Cold boy, Fred Hampton. See, they don't want people to remember. We supposed to have statues and everything of Fred Hampton, man. But they don't want you to remember that because they know what they did to that man. They went in and assassinated that man. They had a snitch inside of his organization that let them know where he was at, where he was gonna be at, who was with him to set up at the apartment where he was living in. Them white boy police officers went in there at 3 o'clock in the morning and murdered that man. We don't even get taught about that
At all.
Mega Evers or none of them. What happened to Mega Evers? A lot of black people don't even know who dude was. See what I'm saying? The people who really came in the name of righteousness and was really speaking for black people and was really moving their whole, they killed them, law. That ain't no coincidence. Right. It's like all them end up with violent deaths. Even Martin Luther King, the man was non-violent. This man done died an extremely violent death. and we think these people gon' goddamn give us something. And it ain't even black and white no more. It was more simple then when it was black against white and all that. It ain't even like that no more.
Right.
You got more white folks that'll do for you today than any black dude would. That's why I say about what Kanye and them doing. Kanye bragged about having $10 billion. I wouldn't even say no shit like that. That means like, what you doing with the money? That's what I'm saying. Like, how much money do you need before you start? So that makes you just like the ones that we call greedy. We say, ooh, they got everything. This man say he got $10 billion, man.
Through the light. He might be coming through Queens now. It looks like traffic's just now starting to go from Queens.
He ain't went and set up he ain't went and set up no infrastructure nowhere.
I ain't doing shit.
I'm getting off on Kirby.